Hello, Cookie. Hi, DJ. PA says hi. Hello. Yumi the Fairy Queen says, oh, hi, miss. And Abby says, Mikey. Hello. I'm finishing up one of the Genshin ship requests I opened up a couple days ago. Oyster says, insert wave here. Vilka is here. Hello. Cookie says, hey, Miss Ink, guess what? I'm drawing a lineup of all of Genshin's women for fun, including Akina and Mitsuha? I have 45 characters to draw. Yumi asks, how is your Sunday going? I just woke up from... I didn't just wake up. It's been like a few hours, but I'm still sleepy. Hi, Space says hi. Hello, guys. Also, hey, Cookie, why would you do that to yourself? Why did you play yourself so hard, Cookie? Yumi says, I had my session RPG. Ooh, how was it? And Silly says, hi, Miss Ing, I'm drawing. What are you drawing, Silly? My hero drops some cute emojis and says hi. Hello. Cookie says, I don't know. Cookie, you're dying. Also, sorry if the internet is a little bit bad. That is also part of the reason why I didn't stream on Twitch today. The real main reason is because I am silly and goofy for OBS. The second reason is my internet right now is very gross because of all this rain. And also my roommates are as a family here. Cookie says, I was oh, it'll be fun to draw the body type headcanons for my main team. That changed into drawing all the women. Yumi says, we went to kill a giant monster while Shadow of Colossus OST'd at the background. And Vilka says, it's okay, you're fine. Space says, might take ages to charge. Oof. Silly says, I love women. Silly, you love a couple things, both including anywhere on the human spectrum and also off. Also, someone, when I was opening up my Genshin ship requests, requested Venti and Lumine, and I think they are very cute. They also requested, I think, Lumine, but I had like 3 other people also request them, so they will come. Silly says, Miss Ink, guess. Silly says, what? That whoosh. Yumi says, I believe that was the first time everything worked well as a team. Y'all are turning into a well-oiled machine. I think Lumine would be a little bit tanner than Venti. Okay, I just switched off the internet because I am tired of being disconnected. My friend is playing DVD and that shit just eats our internet. Silly says buff Lumine. Buff Lumine writes. Artists who draw buff women are very powerful, and that is my next art goal, which is to draw more big, beautiful buff women. Silly asks, what is your streaming setup? Suffering. Space says, I need to draw more Genshin fan art. I just need to draw more fan art in general. Oh, by the way, if y'all are looking for a reason to start a Genshin account and also to draw more Genshin fan art, The company I'm working with, the Harlacher, they have a Genshin YouTube partnership. So basically, if you have more than 5,000 followers on YouTube and you want to get paid drawing Genshin content, let me know. And you can submit to be a part of the YouTube partnership. Silly says, how do you hold up your phone while showing the iPad? I need to learn so I can start streaming. Oh man. Oh, no, I have a phone stand. I bought the wrong one because it's only meant to like show in vertical mode. So I ordered a new one off of Temu and it's coming. I fucked up and bought the wrong one. But now I finally like got the right one and it's coming soon. I'm just kind of holding it right side because if I let go, it turns like this and gets all shaky. So I'm just making sure it stays in place. But yeah, for your phone stand setup, just buy it off of Temu. It's way cheaper than fucking Amazon. Amazon, expensive. And my Amazon one broke. Also, yeah, if you notice I haven't been waving back to anybody this stream, is because part of my screen is like covered by this phone stand, so I can't hit any of the wave buttons back. I promise I see you guys and I appreciate you. So he says, if I ever were to stream, I would need an alt account because I can't have people I know can't see me stream. So don't be a weenie. Just stream anyway. I mean, you're still a baby, so you can wait like a few more years to stream anyway. My hero says, I'm drawing my spider sonas again after the last post. Ooh, I should draw more Spider-Verse fan art. I really have disappointed myself with the lack of fan art I've drawn on them. I have just been very busy. Also, I will be in Puerto Rico this week, so if I'm not online, don't worry. I haven't died. I'm just fighting off lizards in Puerto Rico. Crazy J has joined. Hello. So he says typing is hard, and Run Sam says my parents knows I have an art account, the one I'm using right now. My mom keeps finding my art accounts. I don't know how. I keep telling her to stop because she keeps showing her friends my art account and also her co-workers, and she knows the type of stuff I post. And I don't think 40-year-old men who work in lumber are interested in my BL webtoons or Genshin Impact. But she shows them anyway. DJ says that you can also buy a desk tripod that can lock into the edge of your desk. You won't have to worry about your tripod being knocked over either. Yes, I forgot the name of my tripod right now. I like it because the rotation on it is pretty good, and also it fits onto my desk, which is a lot better than my last tripod. Crazy J says, art block is worse than COVID for real, for real. I haven't had any good ideas for a week now. Oh no! Just find people's AI work and then draw your own version and tell them that your version looks better than their version. And it'll get them really mad, and I think it'll be really funny to bully AI art people. Space says, I love the new Spider-Verse movie. I really need to make the Spider-Sonas. Yes! I have been trying to bully my brother into watching the new Spider-Verse movie since it came out. Literally, if you haven't seen it in theaters yet, don't wait for it to come out on streaming. Go watch it in theaters. And if you have access to edibles and you can legally take edibles in your state, do that too. It's an experience. I have not done it with the edibles yet. Sully says, I'm probably gonna make an account for works in progress and stuff and probably start streaming there. Space says, Snail Cup. Crazy J says, finally sold my PS3 to upgrade to a PS4. I should have it by next weekend. Yes. DJ says Ninja Turtles drop soon too. Oh my god. Yo, this summer we've gotten so many good movies coming out. We got Spider-Verse. We got the Barbie movie, which I'm not a Barbie fan, but my mom is a huge Barbie fan, and I like Margot Robbie. So we're both gonna go watch that together. And then Ninja Turtles, I'm forcing my roommate to come with me again to watch it. Oh my god. I can't wait to see those little guys. Those little scrunkly fellas. When Sam says animating on Flip-A-Clip right now. Yo, Flip-A-Clip animators are god tier. Y'all are just built different. I like Flip-A-Clip a lot. I just don't like how I can't change up my brushes. Space says I watched Spider-Verse with my mom. She's not too into Spider-Man, but she absolutely loved the animation. Isn't it so satisfying when you make your parents like watch an animated movie with you and they like it too? It's so satisfying. I just made my mom watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit and she loved it. And Transformers. Oh my god, is Transformers still in theaters? Does anybody know? Because I kind of want to watch that too. No, silly, you can't say these things about Transformers. Silly, we live in a society. You can't just say this things about Optimus Prime. You can't live like this. Also, I'm assuming Cookie died from having to draw so many Genshin women. R.I.P. Rin Sam says it's more of an animatic. Yo, I like Transformers. People who can make Transformers fan art are also just built different. Space says, Who Framed Roger Rabbit traumatized me when I was little. I was perhaps too young to be watching that. To be honest, watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit with my mom made me realize, like, god damn. This is meant for, like, an older audience. They did not pull back any punches. Silly says joking, you guys. I don't believe you, Silly. I don't think I believe you, Silly. Hey, Silly, I think you're telling lies. I think you mean the words you say when you say terrible things about these Transformers that I will not repeat. Silly says, I admire people who can draw these bots because they are so complex. I haven't watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but low-key looks good. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is so good. Disney Plus took it, and I think they did some retouching for the colors. So everything pops a lot more. It looks so good. But also, fuck you, low-key fuck you, Disney, for taking it off of YouTube for free and making us pay for it. Gone is the era of Who Framed Roger Rabbit for being free on YouTube. Also, y'all might want to start watching as many YouTube movies as you can that are free right now, because I think streaming services are going to start buying them up again, since they're running out of content to post, since the writers and the Actors Guild both went on strike this month. Rin Sam says, I've tried drawing Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. It's hard. Rin Sam and Silly says to Rin Sam, I drew Bumblebee's movie designed. It was actually really fun. Y'all are so OP for even attempting to draw Transformers. I'll literally try and draw a car for like 2 minutes and tap out and just trace over. Space says, my dad has a really old Christmas tree ornaments and Roger Rabbit and Jessica Rabbit we put up every year along with a bunch of other classic Disney characters. Oh, that's so cute! Silly says, Bumblebee is so a baby girl, and Silly also says an additional comment that I will not repeat out loud with my human words. Because Bumblebee is my favorite Transformer and I love him, and I will not smear his good name like this. You will leave Bumblebee alone, Silly. Silly says, you think trying to do the Devil's Tangle with a Transform would be like getting spring locked? I hate it here. I hate it here. I literally hate it here. But also, Silly has made me remember a thought I used to have as a child, which is if you're inside of a Transformer and they transform, how do you not get spring locked? And not, and like inside of the Transformer while they're a car. Silly says it would be worth it, to be honest. Terrible. Hey, dead ass, we kind of live in the Matrix, because I'm still not over the fact that Five Nights at Freddy's is getting a movie, and it wasn't just a big joke. And it's actually coming out this Halloween. DJ says, shh, there's always TikTok to watch stuff. Wait, you didn't hear that from me, don't listen to me. Bro, people who live stream whole ass movies on TikTok are my favorite. They don't care. They're so funny for that. And TikTok really put out a whole new like terms and services update for their live streams, being like, don't stream non-copyrighted content. But it's hard for them to keep track of it because they allow a lot of music to be played, because they own a lot of rights to a lot of music. So people are just like, you're not the boss of me. Space says, we've had the ornaments for years. Minnie Mouse lost her poor nose at some point. R.I.P. Slee says, in Robots in Disguise spinoff, the humans can actually go into the Transformers while in bot form. So whether the bots are really huge or humans are really small. Whoa. Crazy J says, I love Barbie, especially when she says, now I am become Death, the Destroyer of Worlds. Crazy J, I don't think that's a Barbie quote. Silly says, TikTok streamers are crazy. Silly and DJ, I don't think that's a Barbie quote. I played myself a little bit because I flipped the canvas at some point while sketching these two out. And now Venti's thing is on the wrong side. But it's okay, because I'm gonna reflip this canvas and we're all gonna pretend like I didn't make this mistake. Silly says Optimus is a little meow meow. What are you saying? What are you saying in this chat? You see, Silly, at first I felt bad earlier because I was like, damn it. I've once again fucked up not being able to stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So, y'all won't see me animate. And then I remembered I only told my Instagram kids this, and y'all always act up in the chat. So I stopped feeling bad. Crazy J says, I've been on epic rap battles of history addiction now. Stop! Crazy, you're gonna bring back my hyperfixation from middle school. Silly says, Miss Ink is drawing Venti. Everyone stay calm. Stay calm. Cookie's back. Hi, Cookie. Space says, Lumine's got some very smoochable lips. And Cookie is now crying because they read all the terrible things that Silly has said about Optimus Prime. Also, thank you, Space. I appreciate this. I pride myself on making sure Lumine has very pretty lips. Because this girl got like 10 million hoes and she takes care of all of them. I'll never get over the fact that Genshin on multiple occasions has admitted, like, yeah, the Travelers get mad bitches. I'm dying. Silly is killing me. Silly is going so feral for Venti, and I'm dying. They're killing me. Cookie says, Silly, I will revoke your Akina privileges. Do not simp for a robot. And Crazy J says, you see, it makes sense because they're angry Canadian people. Silly says, Bumblebee and Ratchet too. What is happening? Cookie says, well, yeah, have y'all seen Child? Of course, Lumine gets bitches. Lumine gets mad bitches. Also, RIP to all the Zhongli and Ningguang stands who thought it was Ningguang who reminded Zhongli of his dead life, but it turns out it was probably Lumine. Sully says, I would get on my hands and knees for a Cree. No! Cookie says, Child is her, little meow meow. I'm having glaucoma form in my eyeballs right now from reading this chat. I feel it. Rinsiam says, Ratchet the old bot? And yes, it is indeed that Ratchet. Crazy J says, I love Red 40. I eat it by the fistful out of a large barrel 4 times a day. Crazy J is in his own world right now. Space says, Travelers say they're looking for their sibling, but the truth is they're looking for some bitches across the bat. That's literally like half of the plot. Cookie says, Zhang Lumi shippers eating well with that one. For real! I was not expecting that. Like, I think the Goddess of Dust design is really cute and I love it. I just wasn't expecting it. I was like, God damn, she got the Lumine haircut and everything. Silly says, Venti, I love Venti. Miss Ink, you don't understand. I cosplay him for Halloween. Silly, it's okay, Silly, you gotta wipe the foam off your mouth. Silly, get up off the floor, please. Also, you will be very pleased to hear that Venti will show up in the next animated compilation. I think he's in like 2 of them. And then after that, I'm moving on to leeway characters because they need love. And I realized I haven't really drawn like leeway characters in a really long time. Kitty says, hola, hello Kitty. Rinsam says, I love drawing Venti's hair. Right? Yo, Venti's hair, so cute. No. Cookie says Guizhong is super cute, but the Zhang Lumine shippers must have gone feral when she was revealed. To be honest, I always thought she was gonna be blonde. Right? I thought she was gonna... platinum blonde at least. It took me, to be honest, it took me a little bit to get used to her color palette. But I think it's really cute. Also, the Goddess of Dust and Lumine are literally the same because they both get mad bitches. The Goddess of Dust was pulling everybody. No one was safe. Also, I saw a rumor that we might get a playable Cloud Retainer, and I'm going feral. If we get playable Cloud Retainer and she's 5-star, I'll spend money to get her. Swear to God. Silly says Cookie is the signature Toma person here. I'm the signature Venti person here. Crazy J says, well, 3 of them got stopped and I lost a quarter of it, but it's fine. Kitty says, I got my Kaya to level 80. Hooray. Yes. Kitty, have you gotten the new Kaya skin? Cause, bro, I'm going feral over his new skin. I'm so happy I got it. I think my roommate, who is the biggest Kaya stan, literally she only kept playing the game for him, got his new skin in less than a day. Probably less than 24 hours. Silly says I'm gatekeeping Diluc and Venti from everyone in this chat. And Space says, my Genshin fan art will prop start with a bunch of Arataki. Arataki is my favorite. I love him so much. I'm literally started playing Genshin just because of him. Arataki is so much fun. Kitty says, oh yeah, I saw that leak too. If it's real, I'll probably not get her, LMAO. No, you have to believe in yourself, Kitty. Kitty says, no, I haven't because I've been procrastinating that event because I'm lazy. Kitty, no. To be fair, they made his skin pretty easy to get. You can just have to, like, treasure chest hunt for a little bit. And you don't even need all the treasure chests. Space says, I haven't even gotten Arataki. I lost both his reruns and got Yaya instead at 9 pity winning the 50-50. R.I.P. I played myself and I was literally so close. I was so close to getting Arataki and then I was silly and goofy and wasn't keeping track of my pity. So I was like, oh, let me like spend my wishes on Scaramouche so I can get up to my pity. And who came home to mock me and bully me and insult me? You guessed it. My stinky new son, Scaramouche. And I've been crying ever since. I did get Eula though, and I'm very happy. Silly says, Venti is so pretty, I would go to War 3 by myself. I would go to World War 3 by myself for him. Silly, no. Silly, he's an alcoholic. You can do so much better. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Silly. You'll be really happy to hear this. You're getting both a Venti and Diluc animation. They're gonna be really feral, but it's happening. Kitty says, also there's another silly bird boy with Firmament. Now it's him along with Kaveh, Kaya, Diluc, Alhaitham, and Redacted. Oh yeah, I cried because I got Razor this banner. I love that little guy so much. He's a gooby dooby. He is a little gooby dooby. Rin Sam says, I won 2 50-50 straight finals. I don't want him in the heaters. Why don't you want Sino? I'm building my Sino right now. He's so much fun. He's such a strong boy now. My Sino is so strong and he's only at level 80. To be fair, I have him with Baiju and him and Baiju do crazy numbers. Silly says, my dinner had been an entire shareable bag of brownie flavored M&Ms. Hey Cookie, that's really cracked out. I think you need to eat human food. Space says, I've been playing Genshin completely for 2P. If I don't get Arataki in his next rerun, I might just have to start spending for real. I'm testing my patience. Kitty says, ugh, ugh, Mika, gross, nasty, ugh, disgrace to Bird Squad. Be nice to the chicken baby. He's so chickeny. He's just a little guy with anxiety. Be nice to him. Be nice to my little chicken son, Mika. He's literally a chicken. He's just a baby chicken. Silly says, I got Shinha and Yelan by accident. What? Silly says, Mika can't. No, you leave him alone. Kitty says, I have anxiety and he's a bitch. I'm going to put him nerd ass. This is anxious on anxious crime. And Mika has a Glock. He's literally so funny. He shoots his crossbow like a fucking Glock, and I think it's the funniest thing ever. I will say they did Mika hella dirty, because his playstyle's ass. But leave him as a person alone. I love him. That's my little guy. He's just a little guy. Space says, I love Sino. I got him and I love his little funnies. I have him with Baiju too. Ooh, yes. Silly says, Kitty, you're so valid. And Kitty says, Sino's so silly, willy, little guy. Me for real. Sino's a little goofball. Even if he makes terrible jokes. Kitty says Mika needs to go back to the church-going suburbs. Stop! Leave him alone! You're literally gonna talk shit on... Hold on. You're literally gonna talk shit on this little guy. On this little... Hold on. Leave. On this little guy! Look at him! He's just a little guy! Rinsam says, during the time I didn't want Sino because I was saving for Nahida. Oh, that makes sense. I want Nahida so bad. Look at this little guy. He's just an itty bitty baby. He's just a little chicken child. Look at his shoes. You're gonna hate him when he's got these big old shoes. He's just a little guy in big shoes. This is a straight up baby. Celia says, Mika says I grew up in a rough neighborhood and he literally grew up in a white person nice ass neighborhood. Stop. Space says, I won't be upset if I lose my next 50-50 to Tainari. I want to pull Tainari and Sino in a team. I love them, but not as much as Arataki. I've been trying to get Tainari so bad. I got Jean again, so I'm not mad. But literally, I've been grinding so hard so I can get Tainari. He won't come home. He's mad at me because I keep using him to steal Sumeru's natural resources. So he won't come back home. Sully says, Mika's face is punchable. No! Kitty says, ATM, the 3 Genshin characters I relate to the most are Sino, Jinyan, and Sucrose. Hurrah! Yes, I love Sucrose. Grin Sam says, Mika is baby girl, cute boy. Kitty says that little guy can explode. He's so bullyable. He's such a gross boy failure. Leave him alone. Space asks, what did Mika do to you, Silly? And Silly says he killed my family. Leave it. Look at him. Look at this little man's right here. And you're gonna look at me. And you're gonna look my stream in the eye and tell me that he's not a little baby. Silly says the Genshin player inside me comes out when Nahida shows up on screen. Like I start throwing out death threats like candy. Stop! Silly has the worst takes ever when it comes to Nahida and my little baby. Look at him! He's just a little guy. Space says Mika was framed for the murder of Silly's parents, and Kitty asks, what did Nahida do to you? She's just a baby. Literally, a failure. Oh my god, I cannot handle this. Leave my baby alone. Leave my babies alone. They're so small. Kitty says, kill Mika and his girl's hair? His hair is not gross. It looks like a little chicken. Leave. Leave this little chicken baby alone. I am tired. This is Mika in his true form. I'm tired of the slander. Leave him alone. Look at him. Rinsam says Mika reminds me of Chick. And Space says he's just a little birdie boy. He's just a little cute baby birdie boy. LMAO. Kitty says he's a disgrace to bird kind. Silly says you gotta be pathetic AF to get pushed around by your own country as a god. Like, hello? Silly is part of the Fitsui. I swear to God. The Fitsui fucking wrote that. What the fuck? Space says I will drop Mika just to spite you, Silly. Kitty says my favorite character type is whatever the fuck Kirara, Albedo, Kave, and Ferminia? I can't say that word. Have going on, like Kirara, Albedo, Kave. ADHD baby girl. Final answer. That is my submission. For what they all have in common. Is Silly is saying crazy things about Dottore. Absolutely wild. Absolutely buck wild. Listen, I like his character design, but if I met him in real life, I'd probably punch him in the sternum. I would most definitely punch him as hard as I physically could in the sternum. Will he rock my shit? Probably. Yeah, most likely. But you're not gonna feel good about winning that fight. Kitty says, did you know people ship Dottore and Kale? Please don't tell me terrible ships. They hurt my brain so much. I'm literally out here chilling, living my best life. I'm a visual thinker and it hurts my brain. Unless she's stepping on him in a bug, I don't ship it. You know how, like, in Rick and Morty, Rick turned himself into a pickle? Dottore should just do that, but, like, into a roach. Kitty sells Pantalone though. Pantalone smash. Emo Baiju ass. So kissable. Who's Pantalone? Genshin. Pantalone? Wait! It's the banker man. I keep forgetting this man. I keep forgetting that that's him. Silly says I could take him. Not in a fight. Silly just ships themselves with Dottore. And I'm screaming. Silly, that's so toxic. You deserve better. Silly, just dog walk him. Aesthetically, 10 out of 10. Everything else, terrible, terrible. Kitty says Silly, what the hell? I told y'all, Silly has like the worst takes. Rinsam says the Tori reminds me of Silas from TFP. And Silly says OMG Dia. Dia could kill me at I thank her. Best take from Silly yet. Best take from Silly all stream. Dia is queen. I'm so happy I got Dia and I can't wait to build her. Scarabito, Barbian, best rare pairs. Kitty says I'd let Dia and Beto step on me and choke me and kill me. Oh my god, why are you so violent with yourselves? Why are the children so violent? I think Ningguang would step on you like a bug. I think Dia might actually want a fist fight. Actually, now that I think about it, Dia might actually be okay with it. Beto, I don't think so. Beto's hangout event is also so good. Kitty says, buff woman, so kissable. Kitty says she knows what she did to me. Y'all are feral right now. Literally, Dia's so pretty. Also, I just finished her quest. I'm screaming in the club right now. Why did they do her like that? And that, no spoilers for anyone who hasn't gotten to Dia's quest yet, but the ending is crazy. The ending's a little crazy. Silly says Goru Hangout is my favorite. I've replayed it so many times. Oh my god, I haven't finished Goru's Hangout because I want to like animate a lot of parts. I'm to the part where Yaimiko's bullying him. It's literally so good. I might animate that one. She's such a bully. Yaimiko is also part of the group of women who I definitely believe would step on you from Genshin. Spaces, I haven't actually done any hangout events yet. Don't want to hang out with any 4 stars. This is the hottest take ever. This is such a crazy take right now. I don't know what's happening. How do you not want to hang out? Not even Toma? You don't want to hang out with Beto? What? What about Kaveh? Or Layla? Also, the barber hangout is really cute, actually. This Changyan hangout is also very cute. I will beat up Changyan a little bit, though, because I'm like, bro, did you make me take a quiz during your hangout event? Kitty says, Razor, Tainari, Sino, Goro, Canine, Gang, hooray. Kitty says, I would drink Yaimiko's bathwater. And I think it's time that Kitty goes to bed. Oh my goodness. Celia says, I disconnected. What is happening? Space says that they don't want to hang out with 4 stars. Make Arataki a 4-star. Give him a hangout and I'd be on that shit, says Space. Literally the hottest take. I'm literally in shock. How do you not want to hang out with any 4-star characters? Not even Goro. I'm literally in shock right now. I I cannot believe the things I am reading. This live stream has literally been probably my most controversial live stream ever. And I'm not even making y'all watch Good Burger this time. Silly says, do you want to see my Goru and Diluc designs? Silly, you know I do. How is that even a question? Never ask. First of all, y'all are crazy for always asking me if I want to see your art. The answer will most likely always be yes. Unless it's crazy. Kitty says, I am the normalest one in the stream. This is true until you said something about Yaimiko and bathwater and also Toma. I think Kitty has become infected by the others. Kitty says, Goru, I love him. Goru is what got me into Genshin. Literally, Goru's voice actor is so good. His voice is so sweet. I'm very close to just headcanoning Mikey as that voice. Because it's so sweet in Baby Girl. Kitty says, Goro whispers to it his voice. What? How do you know this? Where did you find this forbidden information? I want to play Goro more. I was actually building him on my team, except Goro is only like, whatchamacallit? A Geo support. So I'm like, no. And I don't have any Geo 5 stars. Because Zhongli also won't go home. He thinks I'm too poor for him. Very sad. Sad girl hours. Kitty says, but I'm sad that Razor makes more dog sounds than Goru. That's crazy. Well, Razor was raised by wolves. Razor is literally that meme where it's like, in every way but physical, I'm a wolf. Space says, listen, I love Arataki so much, specifically his English VA. I went out and bought Persona 5 English, Persona 5 Royal, which is like a 30 euros for me, just for Raiji, who shares Arataki's English VA. Oh my god. So he says, I sent you my goofy designs. Silly, can I show the rest of the stream? Can I show the rest of the stream, the designs? Silly, answer the chat. Can I show? Can I? Which one is it? Silly says, yeah, sure. Where is it? Beep, boop, boop, bop. I have so many accounts. Silly says it might take a sec because my thingy was lagging. Once again, slow internet is killing us all. Behold, the babies are mostly done. Should I give them their eye color? I actually think they look kind of good like this though. Boop, boop. Space says, I have 2 accounts and one that I just can't delete. RIP. Let me make the tavern background a little darker. Beep boop bop. This is wood, so there we go. Kitty says Iritaki's so true. I love his bare boobs. Y'all are going crazy. And Rinsam says the Geo 5-star I have is Zhongli. Literally, I'm so jealous. I love Zhongli so much. Literally, him and Baiju are my husbands. Even though I never draw them. Well, I drew Zhongli like that one time. I'm gonna be drawing so much of Baiju, by the way. Y'all are gonna hate me. Kitty says Baiju with angry emojis. Silly says, fun fact, Ito's voice actor played Aquaman in a superhero high movie. What? What are you saying to me? Hello? My boy Aquaman? Barnacle boy. Garu and Ito would dress up as Aquaman and Barnacle Boy for Halloween. Yes, this is the best thought I've had all week. Space says, I switched to watching the stream on my computer and the lag and the buffering seemed to stop. Yes, I'm glad. Kitty says, me when I get Ganyu and Catching and Candace instead of Kave, still pissed. R.I.P. Kave will not come home. Literally, why is he so picky? Kave, please, baby girl, come home. I will let you redecorate the house however you want. I feel like this is just my little conspiracy theory, but I feel like if you don't have a nicely decorated teapot, he won't come home. And my teapot always looks crazy. So he's definitely not coming home for a while. Space says Ito's VA also does Pike's voice from Miraculous Ladybug. Doesn't Zhongli and Hawkmoth share a VA? What is happening? I'm literally losing my mind right now. How do y'all know so much about VAs? I never keep track of them. Kitty says Hawkmoth, and then Zhongli with angry emojis. Rinsum rightfully asks, you prefer Hawkmoth over Zhongli. And Kitty says, also doesn't Xingqiu share a VA with Marionette? What is this? What's happening here? Silly says, Masink, I think my thingy sent. Sorry for asking, I just want criticism. That is fine. Hold on, let me see. Is your boy here? Hold on, let me beep boop boop bop. Don't look at my Safari search. Don't question why I was looking up dorgies. Don't look at my Safari search. Alright, which account did you send it to? Beep boop boop bop. I see Cookie. Maybe in general? No, I'm pretty sure I have you in primary. Ew, a bot. Disgusting. Did you post it to your main account? Hold on. Silly. Silly says my dog just ate plastic wrappers. I'm freaking out. Chat, help. Make him throw up. Did he like actually swallow them? If he swallowed your plastic wrappers, you have to make him throw up. Depending on how big the plastic wrapper is, he can also be fine with just passing them. Like if it's like candy size, he's fine. I think he's fine. I would still call the vet to ask if you need to bring him in. Kitty says spin him around and force him to throw up. And then Silly says I can't. And Kitty says, what do you mean you can't? Silly says the plastic wrappers that surrounded my turkey. Not the turkey wraps. I think he'll be okay though. If you have hydrogen peroxide, you can make him drink hydrogen peroxide and that'll make him throw up. It's what you're supposed to do if your dog eats like a lot of chocolate, specifically dark chocolate. But you can just make him throw up by that. Also, if your dog ever like accidentally eats rat poison, just make them drink hydrogen peroxide so they throw up. Silly says she's not reacting right now, and Kitty says just spin him around, spin the dog and throw up. Kitty, are you saying that? Which one should throw up? Silly says I'm scared, my dad is at home. Silly, just either make them drink hydrogen peroxide. Do not make them drink rubbing alcohol. If you don't have hydrogen peroxide, just call your papa. How did they get the turkey plastic? Kitty says, or like put your fingers down your dog's throat to make them gag. You can also do that. If it's stuck in their throat and you think they're choking on the plastic, you can just like reach down into their throat and get it. Their gag reflex is a lot weirder than ours. You can't just literally reach into their throat and get it. They might bite you though. They might just reflexively bite you. Silly says she's eaten socks before and shat them out when she was a puppy. She might just be fine. Silly says she jumped on the counter. I'm shaking. She looks fine right now. Silly, what type of dog do you have? Red Sam says, bro, your dog is built different. Silly, literally, what type of dog do you have? What? So much has happened. I literally look away from the chat for 2 seconds and Silly's dog is eating plastic. Space says, man, that's some really pretty lighting. Thank you! Silly says she's laying down all calm and shit. If she drinks water, well, they'll probably, if you do take her to the vet, they'll either do one of 2 things, which is pump her stomach or just tell you to wait till it passes. And they might just make you wait till the next day for it to pass anyway. Hello, everybody who just joined the chat. One of our very dear loyal listeners and watchers, Silly's dog has just eaten plastic. Silly says, I'm so scared. My dad's girlfriend looked away for like 2 seconds and she slurps up turkey with the plastic on. Silly, why? What the fuck? Honestly, though, I can't blame anyone in this situation because you can never get it in between a dog and deli meat. I don't know what the fuck they put in deli meat, but dogs love that shit. Whoever's putting in the laughing emojis in the chat, you're crazy, but also I love you. I saw those. Who did that? Which one of you did that? Sleet says, all missing. Didn't you say your Wi-Fi was off? Oh shit. Wait. It might just be because my Wi-Fi is not connecting. I think that's it. I'll probably have to check on my phone and let you know later. Boop. Let me just boop. Beep boop boop bop. Bop. General. Where's my Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi. Don't ask me why my Wi-Fi is named Big Papa. Rin Samsa asks, how do I roleplay a character in AI? I don't know. I am honestly too scared to use the AI chatbot. Yes, here we go. Oh my god. Ninth Bunny Art says hi. Hello. Silly says, whoever sent the laughing emoji, I'm going to dox you. Terrible. Oh my god, so pretty. Diluc with sharp teeth. Yes. I love this. Also, I like how you made him buff. Fluffy buff boy man. Chumby. Chumbabum. He a little chumby. He's very corgi shaped. I like this. Hold on. I'm just gonna download these. Boop. 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 He's literally so pretty. He's so pretty. Chicken. Mika. Space says quietly drop Silly a follow. Yes, everybody go follow Silly Handheld. Their work is so good. Look how pretty their work is. I love the way you drew his teeth. Behold. Also, 110% Diluc is Batman. Diluc is literally Mondstadt's Batman. He's so good. And I like how you gave him very thick eyebrows. 10 out of 10 character design. Look at this man. Look at this man's. Look at this big beefy boy. This man is all beefaroni. Lion, beep boop boop bop. Boop. Guru! Oh, he's a little blushy baby. Oh, I like how you added a little extra fur on his cheeks. Bro, his eyes look crazy. Would Guru be the type of dog man to eat turkey still wrapped in plastic off the counter when no one was looking? Guru. Literally so good. You made his feet into paws instead of regular people feet. Love that. Do you think he would have toe beans? He's a little guy. I've never seen this version where he's a little bit buffer. I kind of like it. Silly says he probably would. Space says he's so fluffy. Literally, he's so fluffy. Space says Guru would eat plastic turkey wrapper. Ah, we knew it. We all knew it. And Yaimiko would be the only one to see him. Space says that's my new headcanon. I love how you did his teeth. 10 out of 10. I love this little guy. Love him. They're so good. Silly, I don't know what you're asking me for criticism for. They are too beautiful. What are you even looking to be critiqued in? Boop. Boop. Red Sam says Kokomi is the one who tries to get him to spit it out. Kokomi is definitely the one to, like, try to fucking make him drink hydrogen peroxide so he throws it out. Either Arataki or Tomo will be the ones to forcefully try to pry open his mouth. Silly says, thank you, that means so much to me. Yes, Silly. Silly, I'm not gonna lie, you are one of those teenagers that are really amazing artists, and yeah, you do piss me off for that. Yeah, it does piss me off. But I was 15 and I would eat fucking dog shit to draw that good, and you're over here being like, can you critique me? And I'm like, what? R257 says, Ola, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are finishing up one of my Genshin ship requests. Space says hello to R257 meme, and Silly says I'm going to cry, and then key smash. Literally, Silly, you're on the right track. These are sketches, so like, what was I gonna say? It must have been a lie. There goes my thought. Beep, boo boo bop. Silly's work is so good. Literally, the only thing I might do is just add a little perspective grid to if you're having a character stand, but your perspective isn't that bad anyway. Just adding grids always makes it better. But look at this boy. Look how good this design is. This one's especially so good. I also like this one. Help him. This one is also very good. Silly says my dog is old, so if she dies, I'm going to kill my dad's girlfriend. Silly, you can't type that in the chat because then we all have to go to court and testify. And Silly says, okie dokie. Yes, literally just lay down like a 1 point or 2 point perspective grid. And since you have, what type of things do you use for your art? Like Procreate? Like your Diluc one, especially this one. This one pops off so much. And this boy is also really good. Silly says I use Procreate, and then Silly says the stream is gonna get me banned. Space says I got a German Shepherd. He's like my little brother. He'll come in and steal my socks. Oh, your baby! I love German Shepherds. I love Jeremy so much. My family used to be a German Shepherd family. We move around a lot, so we ended up having to rehome them. But German Shepherds are literally the best dogs ever. They're so good and talented, and their brains are so smart. Sometimes they get zoomy brains, and sometimes they're a little dumb, but they're so good. Literally, one of my German Shepherds saved me from getting attacked by another dog when I was little. They're so good. But yeah, you can just go into your thing and then drawing guide. I learned this from one of my mentors on Rise Up Animation about your grids. So like always have your grids a little bit lower so it's more cinematic. Group, draw an assist. Slee says, I didn't know you could do that. OMG. And Rinsam says, I bypass character AI filter. What do you mean, Rinsam? Rinsam, have you been on the character AI filter this whole time? What? Rinsam, what have you been doing to the characters? I was so scared. Rinsam says it was an accident. What do you mean? How do you accidentally end up in character, bypass the whole character AI? Space says my German Shepherd is called Odin. I love him so much. We were gonna call him Loki though, the dog of mischief. That is such a good name for a German Shepherd. Odin and Loki are both really good names for German Shepherds. This is my only gripe when it comes to iPads, which is my hands get very sweaty and a little greasy. So sometimes my screen just gets a little too soggy. Kitty says, are we talking about character AI? Kitty, where did you go? Rinsam says, never mind, it's back to normal. Rinsam, which characters are you even talking to? What is happening? Boo. Kitty says, I have a lot of things to say about character AI. Red Sam says, male yandere. What is happening? Silly says, Miguel O'Hara. The Kitty says, character AI. First up, I'll hate them laid an egg. That is the first and last thing Kitty will say about character AI. Anyway, back to critiquing Silly's artwork. Silly, for the most part, your anatomy is pretty good. Perspective will help you tighten up a lot. I'm ignoring the chat. I'm literally so scared right now. I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm just looking at Silly's work. Your head to shoulder width ratio is pretty good. The broader the shoulders, the bigger and beefier they look. So if you want them to look extra beefy, always just add a little bit more thickness to the neck. Like if you draw like big beefy Diluc or Arataki, just add a little bit more thickness to the neck to really help it out. Mostly, it was the feet that can really do with a little bit better perspective. But for the most part, also, you do a really good job about making sure you have wrapping lines. Especially when it comes to clothes. But yeah, for the most part, 9 out of 10, really good job. Stop! I'm literally reading the terrible things that Kitty has made these characters do. First off, Alhita laid an egg. Second, Scaramouche barked at me. Space says, I do a lot of character design. I'm proud of my art, but it would be nice to get a bit of criticism. But I'm always worried since I'm a bit sensitive. Well, if you have a piece that, like, you don't care too much about, or just a sketch, or, yeah, in general, if you guys want to submit art pieces to get, like, a little bit critique from me, I got you. My strengths are mostly around, like, anatomy and a little bit of lighting, so if you ever want, like, critiques around those, I will do my best to help y'all out and give you just general tips on what I do. I try not to point out flaws, just, like, things that will always help you, like, little extra tips that'll help you improve. Just DM me during my streams, and I got you. Wait. Third, Kitty is still talking about character AI. What? Second, Scarebooch barked at me. Third, Chungyan put on pink cat ears out of nowhere. Kaya went into heat. Klee admitted to 9/11 for no reason. What are you saying? Are you telling me that Klee took out the second tower? Stop! And then Diona killed me, and I think Diona did a mercy kill, not for you, but for the rest of the Genshin characters. I talked to Nahida about snakes. This one is probably the most pure one, and then Sino blew up by accident. How do you blow up Sino by accident? Space says, now I gotta look through my behemoth of a camera roll for art. Celie says, Miss Ink, you're gonna get banned for that. I'm gonna get banned? Me? I didn't fucking go Sino 11. Apparently Klee did. Literally, what the fuck? What is happening? I turn away. I literally look away for like 5 minutes, and I come back to so much. Y'all are crazy in the chat. Tainari talks about Vine Plant, not safe for work tropes in adult anime. What is happening? It's still going. It's every time I think Kitty is done, they get quiet, and then it's just a new thing, and it's my brain can't even comprehend this. Goro fell off a cliff, and also what? What are you saying to me? What do you mean? Was the cliff before or after? This is important information. Also, back to Goro. Hold on, I'm doing the quick head thing a little bit. Because I'm trying to figure out, Silly, if your shoulders are just a little bit too wide for your characters. A good tip to, like, check to see if your shoulders are either too big or too small, especially for adult characters, you want to check the shoulder width by just kind of copying and pasting the heads. Don't count in the ears. And just slide them right next to each other. And if the shoulders basically peek out a little bit too much, they're just a little bit too big. And vice versa, if the heads don't peek out too much, then they're a little too small. Goro fell off a cliff, went into heat, and admitted to being a werewolf. He didn't need to admit that. He has a tail and ears, and he got the whole shit. What was there to admit? I'm literally screaming. Rinsam says, Kitty, the fuck? Most of the time my character chats are normal. No, this goes into the point that I was thinking of AI, which is, it's kind of like your TikTok For You page, which it does show a little bit of what type of person you are. Kitty says for my character AI combos most of the time are horny. I don't know why. Don't act like you don't know, Kitty. I think you lead the character AI conversation for the first half. I think that, as someone who has never used character AI, I think you're supposed to lead the conversation first. Sully says, also, Miss Ink, thank you for the critique. You're welcome. Rin Sam says, should I talk to Megatron and the character AI? I always think it would be more interesting to talk to the villains. So yeah. I feel like Megatron would talk about communism. Kaveh told me about Legos. And Kitty says I don't do anything, bro. They always end in sexual advances. It's so odd. This is literally so wild. Character AI is so wild. Hearing people's adventures with character AI, because I don't use it, is so wild. Sully says Megatron is submissive and breedable. And this is where we end the live stream. Because I'm already finishing Sully's critique. And also, these two have been done. Anyway, thank you everybody who showed up to the stream, even if you guys were cracked out. Hopefully next week I get my streaming set up on my PC so I can finally live stream my animation process again. Space says Yaimiko started talking to my OC about the meaning of life and mortality. That's something Yaimiko would do, which is make you have an existential crisis for no reason. And Kitty says Wanderer stepped on me and spat in my face. That was crazy. Honestly, that's the most in-character thing so far from any of your AI chats. And I think it's a good note to end the stream on. Anyway, thank y'all for showing up to the stream. Goodbye. I might post this on YouTube later. I might not. Who knows?